This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued Law Number 16 to amend some provisions of Law Number 23 of 2009 on Dubai SME establishments. As per the new text, the mandate of Dubai SME includes policies and strategic plans for SME development programs and initiatives for entrepreneurial project development and their implementation on a regular basis, determining the standards for project classification, identification, key areas of project support, and the development and implementation of support initiatives as necessary. The new law will also include the evaluation of existing projects and identifying the main obstacles to growth, as well as the development of awareness programs to encourage entrepreneurship and development. The new text also relates to licenses issued to Dubai SME members. Dubai SME can issue licenses to members based on the following condition: that the member must pay an annual fee of 1,000 dirhams for the first 3 years of the license and 2,000 dirhams a year for the 4th and 5th years, and shall be liable to pay any other fee during the first 5 years. The law states that citizens of other GCC states will be treated in the same way as the UAE citizens in matters relating to membership, provided they comply with the requirements laid down by Dubai SME. Justice, tolerance, the respect of human rights, and the preservation of human dignity are all values embedded in the UAE's national principles and reinforced by its constitution and legislation, according to His Excellency Sagar Ghobash, the Minister of Human Resources and Emiratisation. In a statement released on the occasion of the International Day for Tolerance on the 16th of November, the minister said that legislation to protect people's rights were put in place by the founding fathers, reinforced by the leadership, and are evident in UAE society, which has risen to become an international role model in acceptance and peaceful coexistence. His Excellency Ghobash also noted his ministry's commitment to implementing policies and initiatives supportive of the rights of laborers, which he said are active and key partners in the nation's development. He added that the ministry will continue to conduct awareness programs on the rights and duties of laborers, which have garnered respect and appreciation by society in the UAE for their valued work. The American hospital Dubai has successfully hosted 3 symposia earlier today, presenting physicians and professors from U.S.-headquartered Mayo Clinic as part of its 20th year celebration. The talks, which were held at the hospital's premises, focus on 3 key areas: developments of the individualized medicine and its impact on today's patient care, Mayo Clinic's leadership development model, and addressing burnout among medical staff. The various sessions aimed to exchange experiences with physicians, hospital department heads, nurses, and other staff on recent developments in patient care and medical practices implemented at the Mayo Clinic. One of the main highlights of the event was a presentation by Dr. Alexander Parker, Professor of Urology and Associate Director for the Center for Individualized Medicine. Dr. Parker explained and discussed the topic of individualized medicine, moving from promise to practice, focusing on the role of genomics, or the sequencing and analysis of human DNA in individualized medicine or tailored diagnosis and treatment, as well as its impact on today's practices on patient care. Dr. Parker's talk shared how Mayo Clinic has been implementing the practice of genomics-based medicine and its prospects as technology continues to advance into big data and connectivity. He also shared real success stories with attendees where patients with rare and undiagnosed illnesses were treated successfully through genomic sequencing.
So individualized medicine is a concept of using technology to get answers for patients that are more tailored or specific to their needs. Because that's what we all want when we go to the physician is, don't tell me how to treat diabetes, how are you going to treat my diabetes? Or don't tell me how to prevent kidney cancer, what's the best way for me to prevent kidney cancer? So that's what the concept is using technology, particularly genomic technology, to get answers for patients that are more specific to their situation. So the reason it's happening now is simple. It's all being driven by genomic technology. Before, we had no ability to look at the entire genome of a patient, but now technology has progressed to a point where we can look at the entire genomic sequence for a patient, and that's what's opening all these new exciting doors to personalized medicine for the individual.
And customers covered by the national insurer Daman will soon be able to use their Emirates ID card for healthcare services. Daman is merging customer data with that stored on Emirates ID card, and a process that will be completed next year that is already being provided to customers as their data is merged. Those not yet able to use their ID for healthcare can replace their Daman cards with online services after registering on the company's mobile app. The new ID card system began after a pilot phase in which medical centers processed 4,000 transactions a day. According to local reports, 50% of Daman claims are now reviewed automatically, and for the first 6 months of this year, the insurer had an average of 2.8 million claims a month. Free high-speed Wi-Fi has been introduced on more than 100 intercity buses by the Roads and Transport Authority. Buses on routes to Sharjah and Abu Dhabi will benefit from the service provided by Etisalat, which the RTA hopes will make the journey more enjoyable for passengers. The initiative is part of the wider Smart Dubai City program that aims to introduce technology to help people living in the Emirate. Abdullah Yusuf Al Ali, the chief executive of the RTA's public transport agency, stated that the service enables intercity bus passengers to surf the internet through their portable devices, tablets, or smartphones, adding that the Wi-Fi service will be subject to continuous assessment with a view to expanding and improving the scope of the service in collaboration with Etisalat. Sky watchers in the UAE were treated to a spectacular sight in the sky last night in the form of a supermoon. Described by the U.S. space agency NASA as undeniably beautiful, the supermoon appeared 14% bigger and 30% brighter than usual. The Dubai Astronomy Group hosted a major event at Mushrif Park between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. for the spectacle, with telescopes provided for an extra special viewing. The impressive sight takes place when a full moon comes closest to Earth. As the moon reaches a point in its orbit where it is located extremely close to Earth, a supermoon is born, and the last time we saw a supermoon was in September 2015, and the moon that appeared last night is reported to be the largest since 1948. Next time we will be able to witness such a spectacle will be November 25, 2043, another 27 years from now. And finally, in the bulletin, the most valuable diamond ever discovered, called the Constellation, has been unveiled in Dubai, making it the most valuable rough diamond in recorded history. The Constellation was discovered in Botswana and is valued at $63 million, with an impressive size of 812,077 carat. During a press conference in Dubai, it was revealed that the colorless diamond is categorized as being the largest pure type 1AB diamond ever to be examined by the Gemological Institute of America, wherein type 1AB is known within the industry as being the rarest type of natural diamonds. At $77,649 per carat, the Constellation, according to officials, makes it the most valuable rough diamond in their discoveries so far. While commenting on the latest transaction, Ahmed bin Sulayem, the executive chairman of DMCC and chair of the Kimberley process, stated that this further highlights DMCC's and Dubai's prominent role as a global center point for diamond trading and the leading trading hub platforms for the world's best quality diamonds, on par with prominent diamond trading cities such as Antwerp and New York. As the Constellation was acquired by Nemesis International on behalf of the Geneva-based jeweler Di Grisogono, officials representing the company stated that unlike before, where jewelers were only restricted to acquiring polished stones that already existed in the market, the Constellation, with its outstanding size and clarity, will allow them to use their creative skills in the cutting and polishing process.
The vision of the future in diamonds is just, it looks amazing. And look what happened today. The Constellation, we just unveiled it today, and is one of the most, probably the most best and big diamonds in top quality in every sense, never seen so far around the world. And let's not forget, just couple of months ago, We unveiled the 404 carats, which was another amazing diamond. And I'm expecting from the future only something better coming up. And we are very excited in the Hexagonal that we have reached this point that we never, at least I never thought in my life we could reach this point today.